The 1987 Constitution of the Republic of the Philippines, Article 3, Bill of Rights, Section 1 to 22. Section 1. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall any person be denied the equal protection of the laws. Section 2. The right of the people to be secure in their person, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizure of whatever nature, and for any purpose, should issue except upon a probable cause to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath affirmation of the complainant in the witnesses he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. Section 3. The privacy of communication and correspondence should be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court, or when public safety requires otherwise as prescribed by law. Paragraph 2. Any evidence obtained in violation of this or the preceding section should be inadvisable for any purpose in any proceeding. Section 4. No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceable to assemble and petition the government for redress or grievances. Section 5. No law shall be made respecting and established for religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious profession and worship, without discrimination of preference, shall forever and be allowed. No religious text shall be required for exercise of civil or political rights. Section 6. The liberty of above of the changing the same within the limits prescribed by law shall not be inferred except upon lawful order of the court, neither shall the right to travel to inferred except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health as may be provided by law. Section 7. The right of the people to information on matters of public concern shall be recognized. Access to official records, into document and papers pertaining to official acts, transaction, or decision, as well as to government. Research data used as basis of policy development should be afforded of citizens subject to such limitation he may provide by law. Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public and private section, to inform union, association, or societies for purpose not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. Section 10. No law enfiring the obligation of contracts shall be passed. Section 11. Free access to the court and quasi-judicial bodies and adequate legal access shall be not denied to any person by reason of poverty. Section 12. Any person under investigation for commission of an offense shall have the right to inform of his right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel probable of his own choice. If person cannot afford the service of counsel, he must provided within one those right cannot be waived except upon the reading in the presence of counsel. Paragraph 2. No torture for violence, threat, intimidation, or other means which, in communication or other similar forms, similar forms of detention of prohibited. Section 3. Any confession of admission obtained in violation of this Section 17 thereof shall be inadvisable in evidence against him. Section Paragraph 4. The law shall be provide a penal and civil section for violation of this section as well as convention into rehabilitation of victims of torture similar practice and their families. Section 13. All person except those charged with offense punishable by violable by sufficient shortice or be released on recognized zones as may be provided by law. The right to bail shall not be infringed even when the privilege of the writ of habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. Section 14. No person shall be held to answer for criminal offense without due process of law. Paragraph 2. In criminal prosecution, the accused shall be presumed innocent until the contrary is proved and shall enjoy the right to be heard by himself and counsel to be informed of the nature and cause to be accusation against him, to have the speedy and partial in public trial, to meet witnesses face to face and have to compulsory process to secure the attendance of witnesses and the production of evidence in his behalf. However, after arraignment trial may produce, notwithstanding the absence of accused, provide that he has been duly notified in his failure to appear injustifiable. Section 15. The privilege of the writ of habeas corpus shall be not suspended except in cases on admission to rehabilitation when the public safety requires it. Section 16. All persons shall have the right to a speedy disposition of their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial of inadvisable bodies. Section 17. No person be compelled to be witnesses in against himself. Section 18. No person shall be denied solely by reason of political beliefs and aspirations. Paragraph 2. No voluntary servitude and form shall exist except as punishment for a crime thereof the party shall have been duly conviction. Section 19. Excessive fine shall not be imposed, not cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment inflicted. Neither shall the death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reason involving heinous crime. The Congress hereafter provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. Paragraph 2. The employment of physical, physiological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detained or the use the substandard inadequate penal policies under subhuman conditional shall be dealt with by law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of a poll tax. Section 21. No person shall be twice put and deferred of punishment for the same offense. If an as punishment by a law and ordinance conviction of actual under either shall be constitute a bar another prosecution for the same act. Section 22. No ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted.